Hi, Keisha here of New World Mind and Spirit, and today I am finally going through my copy of the New Orleans Voodoo Tarot. And I've had this deck for such a long time, and I was so excited to buy this. I bought this years ago, and I am, number one, a huge fan of Creole culture, of New Orleans, and it's just such a rich, historically rich and vibrant culture that I immediately fell in love with. I've been in love with this as a child, but I definitely wanted to get this, and I did years ago, but I am such a nerd that I wanted it to be the perfect time, and I wanted it to be so prepared. I knew from other reviewers who had it before me that obviously it's based on the New Orleans style of voodoo, of hoodoo that that took up residence in Louisiana. And so I was told that a good knowledge of the that belief system and that spirituality and those gods and goddesses, the Loas and all that would actually enrich being able to use this. And without that knowledge, you wouldn't be able to really connect with it that much. So I set it aside because I really wanted to like study and learn as much as I could about those things. Because I'm also a huge nerd, and then get into it when that finally happens. And of course, being, always wanting for the perfect time, that time never really came. And it actually even presented itself again when I actually went to the Caribbean a couple of years ago. And I was like, oh, it'd be perfect to open this deck on the beach, just having that ancestral tie, because obviously a lot of the people that live in New Orleans that were born and raised there, many of them are descendants of people fleeing what's now known, as Haiti during the Haitian Revolution. And they came across and settled in New Orleans. And so I thought it would be a great sort of ancestral tie-in with that regard when I was in the Caribbean. And of course, I forgot the deck. So it was a wonderful trip. That was the only thing I forgot, because Lord knows you can forget a lot on taking a vacation. But the only thing I forgot was, of course, this deck. So I remember just sitting on the beach, and it was so beautiful and wonderful and perfect. And I was like, the only thing that could make this even more perfect is if I had the New Orleans Voodoo Tarot. That would make it even perfect. So once again, I didn't do it. And it just kind of, then life, goes on. I just literally life went on, and I totally didn't do anything with this. So obviously fast forward now to 2020, and obviously with all that's happening and all of the discussions of the lack of diverse voices and lack of diverse images in everything, and this is all coming to the fore. And of course tarot is no different, and this has been something that's been a huge debate and discussion for years now for those of us in the tarot community, the lack of diversity in tarot. Even when, this is the real killer, even when a deck is set on the continent of Africa and somehow still all has white people, we know we have a problem. Like that's a problem. That was your opportunity to show more diversity. And even you could have some white people there, but it's Africa. Like how did you miss that? And I won't name that Oracle deck that did that, but I'm like, really? But yeah, it is something that we want to see more of, more diverse faces, more color. And this is definitely fitting that bill. So you know what? I'm like, screw it. Like, finally, now is the time. I'm not waiting anymore for that perfect opportunity to be an absolute expert on the subject matter. I'm just going to open it and go through it. So here we are. And yeah, so I did study a little bit. I'm not going to this blind. I do know something about this spirituality. And I have, a couple books that, I'm a huge fan of the culture. And these are some of my favorite books, well-read books that I absolutely love that are on my bookshelf that I recommend. And so let's dive in. Okay, so no more time wasted, and let's do it. All right, so not wanting to do too much damage here. I love these like beautiful boxes. I just can't wait to see. I hope it's a nice big book. And let's see. So yeah, so this is New Orleans Voodoo Tarot by Louis Martinet and Sally Ann Glassman. Okay, and this says, the first tarot to celebrate an African American culture. This book and 79 card deck captured both the spirit and the imagery of Voodoo's African, West Indian, and Catholic influences. Ancient and earth-honoring, Voodoo's practices take on different forms specific to time and place, but its essence remains focused on the Loa, the potent spiritual forces of Voodoo that are manifested directly through human beings and their actions. And it goes on a little bit more about this. So yeah, I'm excited. So let's see what we got here. All right, so we got a little slide action here. Whoa, very nice. Awesome. Very good. So we have a nice hard outer case here. Nice big book. Wow. Ooh, look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm a fan of that. And wow, what a beefy, absolutely beefy book that we have. It's huge. Okay. So, the text is by Louis Martinet, and the artwork is by Sally Ann Glassman. Okay. All right, so 22 roads and the wild card. Wow. 40 spirits, aces, twos, threes, fours, fives. So I think it says something to the effect of, let's see. Yeah, the authors draw strong parallels between the Waite and Thoth tarots, the Kabbalistic tree of life, and the Voodoo tradition. Okay, so yeah, so it's not just purely a Rider-Waite, which is another reason why I kind of wanted to wait. Because at the time I bought this, I was huge into the Rider-Waite, and I kind of wanted to keep going with that. But, wow, okay. Pretty beefy. All right. Yeah, so this looks like this is going to take a little bit. This is exactly what I suspected. I feel like this book, it kind of has its own little system going on, and so therefore will take a little bit more of a learning curve, which is awesome. But again, that's something that I suspected based on other reviews of this book, which was another reason why I kind of put it off. I just wanted to be ready. I just wanted to be ready for the shit and not like be, you know, open it and be like, I don't know what's happening. I just wanted to have a good leg to stand on with this stuff. So here we have World Egg, Beginnings, Contemplation, Divination. Wow. Wow, there even are like the symbols here. Wow. Okay. Very cool. All right, so this is the book. Very, very beefy. A lot to go through, a lot to go over, a lot to study. Oh, nice. We even have specific spreads. Very good. I love it when a deck creates their own spread, which is awesome. Awesome, awesome. So there's a lot to go over in this book, which is pretty freaking cool. Okay, so let's go into the cards themselves. Okay, so took some doing, but I finally broke into the shrink wrap on not just one deck, but apparently this is cut in two, so there's two separate shrink wraps, which is always unusual. Yeah, so this first impressions, interesting. I do wish that the borders were a little smaller. I'm actually not usually someone who minds borders, but usually they're smaller than this. So not a huge fan of the big giant white borders around them, but the images themselves are nice. I love the drawings and the paintings, and they look really good. They look very good, actually. So let's go through it. We're going to go through these. And they're somewhat stiff. They're like a sort of a satin, I guess. They're not glossy, but they're not like rough matte either, like in between. And they're also medium card stock, I guess. They're somewhat stiff. I definitely have thinner cards that I don't like, and I'm pretty happy with these. And decent size, I think. A little bit slightly smaller than an average tarot card, but not much. All right, so let's go through each one. And I don't know if it's classically divided into major and minor in the way that we're usually used to, especially with the Rider-Waite. And even the Thoth, I guess, is major and minor. And I apologize ahead of time for mispronouncing these beautiful Creole words. So first we have World Egg. Dr. John. Awesome. Dr. John as the magician. Very cool. Marie Laveau as the High Priestess. Very nice. Absolutely gorgeous. Ayazon as the Empress. Loco as the Emperor. Master of the Head as the Hierophant. Marasa as the Lovers. Dance as the Chariot. Possession as Strength, and I'm guessing they are adhering to the Rider-Waite-Smith choice with Strength being number 8, because that seems to fit. Possession fits better than Justice, I think. So I think that's Strength. Calche as the Hermit. The Market as the Wheel of Fortune. Secret Societies as Justice, I'm assuming, and not Strength. Ooh. Zombie as the Hanged Man. Les Morts as Death. Bon Ange as Temperance. Courir le Mardi Gras as the Devil. Deluge for the Tower. Zetois. I guess that's how you pronounce that. Zetois as the Star. Magic Mirror for the Moon. Gros Bon Ange, the Sun. Ancestors for Judgment. And Carnival for the World. Very nice. Beautiful colors, beautiful designs. All right, so we have Wild Card being Les Barons. Okay, and I'm guessing these up here are suits. Yeah, I think that now I'm trying to pick my brain for when I last studied this line of spirituality, this pantheon. I believe these are fire loas, I believe. Petra. So I guess these are all going to be fire. So Dambala, La Flambeau. I believe Congo has been associated with water. So Aira, Wedo. Rada must be associated with air, judging by the symbol here. Dambala, Wedo. And Santeria must be associated with earth. Alodumar. Not sure. So I'm guessing these are aces. So these are the aces they seem to be due to the number. And then we have the twos. Okay, so I see how
how these are organized. So basically this is like the Two of Wands here, where we have Petro, Nanan Boclu la Flambeau. All right, got the Two of Congo, Grand Ibo. Two of Rada, Nanan Bouclo. Sorry, I went too fast. Two of Santeria, Olofi. Beautiful images. Wow. All right, we have the Three of Petro, Guede la Flambeau. Three of Congo, Maman Brigitte. Nice. It's so beautiful. It's really cool. Three of Rada, Guede. That's awesome. Interesting. So this technically would be like the Three of Swords, I believe, if I'm reading this correctly. Of course, I have to look at the book to know for sure, but I believe that is how what that is. Three of Santeria, Oye. One of my favorite Yoruba goddesses. Oye, goddess of change, of thunderstorms, of aggression, like war. I love that. All right, we got the Four of Petro, Ague la Flambeau. Four of Congo, La Baleine. Four of Rada, Ague. Four of Santeria, Abatola. Again, I apologize for mispronunciation of the Creole. I definitely wish I could get better. Definitely a language that I would love to study more. I actually think I have a book on it somewhere, and I'm gonna have to hit that up again. Five of Petro, Agun la Flambeau. Okay, then we have here. All right, we have Five of Congo, Ogun Balanilido. Interesting. This is like the Five of Cups. Very, very, definitely see the parallels there. Five of Rada, Ogun Ferai. Five of Santeria, Ogun. Six of Petro, Legba la Flambeau. Six of Congo, Shilabo Nouvedo. Shilabo Nouvedo, or Denis. Six of Rada, Legba. Six of Santeria, Alegua. Nice, so I believe is a trickster god, if memory serves me correctly. We have Seven of Petro, Orzelie la Flambeau. Ooh. Oh, one of my favorites, Seven of Congo, La Sereine. Very nice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And we have Seven of Rada, Orzelie Freda Dahomey. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. The little details happening with the water and the little boat down here. And wow. Seven of Santeria, Oshun. Another very popular goddess. Goddess of beauty, abundance, fertility, love. Eight of Petro, Simbi la Flambeau. Eight of Congo, Simbi Delo. Eight of Rada, Simbi. Eight of Santeria, Shango. Nine of Petro, Massa la Flambeau. Madame la Lune, Nine of Congo. Ooh. 9 of Rada, Masa. Yamaya, another favorite of mine. 9 of Santeria, mother goddess of oceans, fish. 10 of Petro, Zaka La Flambeau. Nice, that's the cover of the box. 10 of Congo, Grand Bouy. I think that's how you pronounce it. Azaka, 10 of Rada. 10 of Santeria, Ochosi. Huangan. Petro. So these look like these are going to be court cards now. So it looks like, I'm assuming because it's first that it's kind of like a page or prince of fire, and then this would be the page or prince of water, Congo, and this would be air, and then this would be earth, though the name is different. So it might only be 3. I don't know. So these are all conjectures of mine, having not read the book. Centero, Mambo, Petro, beautiful. I love that. That's really, really pretty. As is that Mambo of Congo. So I'm guessing these are probably queens. Oh, she's fierce. That's, yes. Mambo of Rada. Give me some of that energy. Absolutely. Very cool. Santera of Santeria. All right, Laplace. Petro. Laplace of Congo. Laplace of Rada. And Oriate of Santeria. And we have Huensis, again, apologies for pronunciation, of Petro. Very awesome image. Of Congo. Of Rada. And then we have Yagwo of Santeria.
So that is the New Orleans Voodoo Tarot. Definitely will need to brush up on your Creole a little bit, for sure. But wow, definitely a fan of this. So I look forward to using these cards. Definitely will be diving into the book itself, which, you know, obviously there's a lot to kind of go over and a lot to even just kind of getting your bearings as far as what, you know, the suits, what the suits are and how they're kind of organized in that way. So I definitely will enjoy taking that and taking time to do that. And it's a beautiful deck. I really enjoy the artwork. I love it. I love the colors and representation. I love the cards. So I definitely will be checking this out. And I just, from viewing it, meeting it for the first time, I definitely recommend it. I think it's, and especially if you're someone who is open to putting in a little bit more time to learn a different system that kind of does its own thing. So it'll be refreshing, you know. That's actually very refreshing to actually get. I've been getting so many Rider-Waite-Smith clones that you just open them up and boom, you immediately know what you're doing. But this one is a little bit different, so it'll be refreshing to have to turn my brain on for the first time in a long time to use this deck. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the flip through, and we will see you next time. Take care and enjoy the rest of your summer.